Hello, my name is Daniel Simmons, and I'm a professional counselor with Ivy League Consulting, a Tokyo, Japan-based company that offers full support to applicants for MBA and graduate school programs in the United States and Europe. Ivy offers full support on everything from application document preparation to resume writing to test preparation to interview training and so on. For more information about our services, please check our website. This is one of a series of tutorials that will help you prepare for the TOEFL IBT examination. And in this particular video, we'll be talking about the TOEFL IBT writing section. Now, as those of you who have taken the test know already, there are two kinds of questions on the writing section. And in this tutorial, we'll be talking about the second task, which is sometimes called the independent opinion writing task. Now, regarding this task, there are a few general things to keep in mind before we start talking about specifics. First, this task is graded on a scale of 0 to 5 points, and in order to get a full 5-point score, it's not required that you write a grammatically perfect essay with perfect spelling throughout. Okay, your essay is not meant to be a polished final draft, it's just meant to be a decent first draft. So don't worry if your grammar and your spelling isn't absolutely perfect. Second, how you write is as important as what you write. And what I mean by this is that the structure and the organization of your essay is just as important as the content. So make sure your essay addresses the topic clearly, make sure your essay is clearly organized, and make sure that you achieve the minimum word length, which for this task is 300 words. One more thing about organization. When you get the prompt, you should use the first 5 minutes to compose a basic outline of your response. In other words, take that first 5 minutes to organize a skeleton plan for what content you're going to talk about in your essay. Using an outline will dramatically improve your chances of getting a good score on this task. And ideally, you should shoot for 5 paragraphs. The first paragraph should be an introductory paragraph, which includes 1 or 2 sentences that introduce the topic, followed by a thesis statement. A thesis statement is a clearly stated position statement that says whether you agree or disagree with the statement in the prompt. After the opening paragraph, you should have 3 body paragraphs, and each of these body paragraphs should contain a distinct reason to support your thesis statement, followed by details and examples that lend extra weight to that reason and support it. Finally, you need a concluding paragraph, which, for the purposes of this task, need only be 1 or 2 sentences that essentially restate the thesis in slightly different language. Once you have an outline, you can go back and start filling in the specific content. But really, take that first 5 minutes, compose your outline. Trust me, it's going to help you compose a great response. Okay, now let's put this theory into practice. I'll give you a prompt, and if you like, you can actually simulate the test itself by pausing this video after I give you the prompt and taking exactly 30 minutes to compose your own answer. Are you ready? Okay, here's the prompt. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Television is more educational than books. If you're deciding to use this as a test simulation, please pause the video now, compose your outline, write your response within a 30-minute time frame. I'll be waiting for you to come back. Are you back? Okay, let's begin going through how to write an effective response to this prompt step by step. First, just to let you know, this prompt is the prompt that I received when I took the TOEFL IBT exam during the autumn of 2009. So I can let you know exactly what I thought and how I eventually wrote an essay that achieved a full score of 5 points. Let's look at the question again. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Television is more educational than books. Well, the first decision you have to make, obviously, is whether you agree or disagree. And there's no right or wrong answer to this. Either opinion can result in a high score as long as your essay is organized and you use good reasons to support your position. Now, I'm a bibliophile, which means that I love books and I love reading. And in fact, I haven't owned a television for the last 10 years or so. So, because I have a personal bias in favor of books and in favor of reading, my first instinct was to say, of course, I disagree with this statement. Television is more educational than books? No way. But after thinking about it for a moment or two, I realized that I could more easily think of 3 distinct reasons why television was more educational. It was easier to think of those reasons to support TV rather than thinking of 3 reasons to support the educational potential of books. And if there's any one rule that governs how you should answer questions on the TOEFL IBT, it's this rule. Uso demo ii. In other words, it's okay to lie. Don't go with the honest answer. Go with the easiest answer. So, despite the fact that personally and honestly I believe that books are more educational than television, I decided to agree with the statement because it was the easiest response that I could think of within that first 5 minutes. Now, I spent the first 5 minutes coming up with this basic outline. You can follow along here. First paragraph, the introduction paragraph. Agree. 2. The body paragraph number 1. Well, my first reason was that TV appeals to a variety of senses, visual, audio, and so on. And an example of this I thought of was to talk about a book about lions versus a documentary about lions. Body paragraph number 2. Well, for important current events, television provides instant coverage. You don't have to wait for a delay in publication before you read the news. You can watch the news instantly on TV. And I thought about using an example of watching Martin Luther King's televised speech rather than reading a book about his speech. Finally, body paragraph number 3. No literacy skills are required to watch TV and to learn from TV. And as examples, I thought I could use children and also people from countries where the native language is not that of the language that is written in the books. In other words, children and foreigners can learn from TV in a way that they can't from books. And finally, a concluding paragraph or statement. Now, once I had this outline, I could go back and fill in the missing details. After writing for 20 minutes, here was my essay. This essay is 303 words long, which means that it meets the minimum word requirements for this writing task. It states a firm opinion, it is clearly organized, and has good transitions, and each of the 3 body paragraphs states a different reason and develops it with details and examples. As a result, it will achieve a high score on this task. If you'd like extra help with how to organize your essay, or to learn more about topic development, transition statements, and so on, please check out our website, the Know-How page, for templates and ideas about how to compose a terrific high-scoring answer for this task. And of course, if you'd like more extended practice with this writing task, or with other tasks on the TOEFL IBT, don't hesitate to contact us to set up private one-to-one lessons. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and have a great day.